Welcome into South Florida Daily. We hope that you had a great weekend and we have such a great show. Let's start off your week. We head to the Palm Beach Zoo with Little Wonders to explore all the different exhibits. I love going to the zoo.
I do too. You know, they have a new sloth, a new baby sloth.
They do.
I think they just named him Fern.
Fern, I think
You know
so.
what? We're going to get more details for you on that. But right now, if you're hungry for lunch, it's time to eat chicken. It's a very exciting day here at South Florida Daily. KFC is testing a new menu item here in West Palm Beach, and we get to try it.
The new chicken tenders with the special comeback sauce, and it's only available for a limited time.
Yep, only available for a limited time in West Palm Beach. And I think this is the KFC that we know and love. Kentucky
It is.
Fried Chicken.
And this box is only $5.
Yeah, so you get 3 tenders, a buttery biscuit, and a comeback sauce for $5.
Oh my gosh, perfect.
That's a great deal. Okay,
Perfect,
so let's
perfect.
try this.
Okay.
Let's
And then we need some
steal.
comeback sauce.
Yeah, I
Should
just
we do?
know that I'm gonna love this
I know
comeback
this
sauce.
sauce.
If you've never had comeback sauce before, have you ever had it?
I have, but this one I think is a little unique. It looks a little lighter than the usual one, but
It's zesty,
peppery.
peppery. Okay, I'm gonna get tender.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, if you want to find a location near you that's serving this, just go to KFC.com. Wow.
It's really good. And it's not too heavy sauce. Like usually it's like a lot thicker. I like it. I hope they keep
Tangy.
this around
It's zesty.
and pairs well with the biscuit.
Can you taste the 11 original herbs and spices?
11 original. I can't say that I could name all of them, but maybe a few of them.
Yeah?
11.
Okay.
11 might be a lot, but do you think you could?
No, but I just know that there's 11.
Let's
and
try
I'm
the
thankful for all of them.
How about the biscuit? Let's see. Their buttery biscuits are also just absolutely delicious. Look how gorgeous this is.
Wow, that's so good.
So pretty, the golden color here.
Okay, I'm like a saucier.
Yeah, you are. You do like sauce. What do you think?
That's my play on sommelier. Like instead of knowing wines very well,
Perfect.
I like to pride myself on knowing sauces very well. This is good. This is a good
Delicious.
sauce.
One of your favorites?
It is one of my favorites. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Zesty, peppery, but not too peppery. A little vinegary, but not too vinegary.
And it's not spicy either.
No, it's got a good kick, but it's
It
not
has a kick in a
spicy.
way that's not spicy though. It's good.
Wow.
It's really good.
I could
Also,
drink this.
you're missing out. You need to also make sure when you get this, get the biscuit. It's delicious.
I ate my whole tender
Perfect.
already.
Perfect meal.
Kentucky Fried Chicken wants to know if you want to surrender to the tender. I'm surrendering to the tender.
I'm surrendering to the tender.
surrendering to the
I-
tender.
Hands up. Surrendering to the tender.
Surrender to the tender. Go to Kentucky Fried Chicken. Find the $5 box. 3 tenders, a comeback sauce, and a buttered biscuit. It's so good.
You won't regret it. Cheers.
Cheers. Find a participating location at KFC.com. South Florida Daily is on the move with Palm Tran.
Welcome to the Palm Beach Zoo, the real tropical adventure. Let's go inside.
Palm Beach Zoo, we like to say, is the Palm Beach's hidden treasure. We are home to over 550 animals, many of them endangered. You get to see species from all around the world. Everything from endangered Malayan tigers to koalas named Oz and Catherine to a celebrity sloth named Wilbur. We have something for all ages here at Palm Beach Zoo. One of the things that really just defines us is our up-close personal experiences. This is where guests and members can go behind the scenes with the animals. You can go into the koala forest with Oz and Catherine, and they're in their forest of eucalyptus. There's no place else in the United States where you can get this close to a koala, and in our case, 2 koalas. It's an absolutely life-changing experience. Wilbur, our celebrity sloth, she is a Hoffman's two-toed sloth. She is the #1 requested guest at weddings. So yes, for people thinking of getting married, we do transform the zoo into weddings, and you can request a guest at your wedding. And Wilbur has been known to upstage a bride, but they love it. We are all about inspiring people to act on behalf of wildlife and the natural world. Several of the animals that are here are rescued animals. They are animals that would not have survived in the wild. And so we are a sanctuary of sorts for those animals. We take in animals that would not be able to survive otherwise. We help rehab them, and we are forever home. We are all about that. We are the 2nd most visited cultural attraction in Palm Beach County. There is so much history here at Palm Beach Zoo. This is a great place to come by yourself if you want a solo adventure, if you need to zen out for a while, or you want a place to bring your kids with a form of edutainment. It's fun and it's educational at the same time. Let's head on over to Malaysia, where Sherry and Janice are going to talk about our tiger breeding program.
Today I'm here with Janice, the primary tiger keeper here at the Palm Beach Zoo. Can you tell me a little bit about the tigers and what it's like keeping them?
It is amazing. It's an amazing job. We have 2 tigers here. We have Kadar, which means powerful one. And we also have Api, and that means fiery one, and she is a fiery one. And what you're seeing today is a breeding. There is a certain window where we can breed these cats. Otherwise, it can go kind of bad where they don't get along so well and we have to separate them. This morning, you're seeing some behavior where they're jumping up and they're popping each other. That's actually a good thing. We want them to do that. That's actually a really good communication between a male tiger and a female tiger. And also you'll see the female very playfully get down and roll. She's telling him that she likes him and they're gonna keep doing this up. So it is a good thing when they do that. And you'll see them also get in the water. That's very important because of the heat. So they do love to swim and they love water.
So in total, there are roughly around 250 individual, and that's just for Malayan tigers. That's in the wild and in breeding programs. There are actually more tigers here in breeding programs throughout the world than there are left in the wild. And that's what we want. We want that. That was a successful breeding mount right there.
This is a fairly new exhibit. It opened up last year at Thanksgiving, so we're coming up on a 1-year anniversary, and it's really been super popular just because of that. The birds hang out on your head, they hang out on your arm, and they eat, and they're just so friendly and colorful, and all ages love them.
Yes, they are really cool. And they seem to really like my head.
They do. So they're Australian parrots, as you can see, very colorful,
Yes.
very friendly.
Well, I actually can't see them right now.
Well, take my word for it. They're really different. So most parrots you've ever met probably crack seeds, peanuts and other kinds of seeds, right?
Yeah.
And they have really strong beaks. Well, these guys are different. These guys eat soft fruit, and that nectar that you have in your hand there, they have little hair-like structures on their tongue that allow them to lap up the liquid, kind of like a hummingbird does.
Oh my gosh, if he poops,
That could happen.
The Palm Beach Zoo is truly one of the little wonders of the Palm Beaches.
Okay, great news. I know everybody was worried, but I just found my email. I figured out the name of the sloth, everything you need to know. It's coming up at the end of the show, so stick around. But Kate, it's 4th of July week. Huge sales going on right now.
It's crazy. It's so hard to believe. And our friends at El Dorado have all the deals if you're looking for new furniture and home decor.
We are in West Palm Beach at El Dorado Furniture. I'm with Jay Ramsaran. What does El Dorado offer people? If you walk in here, you get a little bit of everything, right?
Absolutely. We have bedroom sets, we have dining room sets. We also offer mattresses as well, accessories, lamps, whatever you need to complete your home.
What kind of mattresses do you have?
Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, Beauty Rest, and Carlos Parazzi brands.
A little bit of everything, and I love walking in here. It's huge.
We definitely have that wow factor. So you walk in, we have that boulevard concept where you see street lights. A different room has a different merchandise display and category types. So you never walk into the same showroom and see the same thing.
Now is the time to buy.
Absolutely.
Mattresses, bedroom sets, living room sets. What makes El Dorado different from other furniture retailers?
We're known for being modern and we have some great quality.
So if I come in here and I don't know what I need, you guys can help me with that.
Absolutely. We can help you with any of the design concepts you need.
You guys offer interior design services.
Yes, complimentary.
So you're gonna make my home look good.
We're gonna make it very beautiful for you.
Good, because I don't know what I'm doing.
We'll take care of that for you. We deliver the furniture, we assemble it for you, put it in your home, and clean up when we're done.
So I don't have to do anything.
Absolutely. Just let us in and we'll take care of the rest.
How can I make sure I see everything?
Well, we'll be here to assist you when you walk, and we will greet you. We'll navigate you throughout the store, and we have that boulevard concept so you can be distracted a little bit. So whatever your pleasure is, whether you like modern, contemporary, or coastal, we have it for you.
Okay. Why should people come and shop here at El Dorado?
Because we are the best and we have the greatest.
The South Florida Daily Set is sponsored by El Dorado Furniture.
Welcome back into South Florida Daily, and just to let you know, it's National Clean Beaches Week, so be sure to clean up after yourself at the beach and make sure to respect all the sea creatures.
Yeah, if you see any signs that say, sea turtle nesting or a lot of shoreline birds lay eggs in the summer months, just be careful. Be aware of where you're stepping and what you're leaving behind. Don't leave anything behind except your footprints.
Exactly.
All right, somebody who is always aware of what we're doing on our beaches and underwater is our friend Billy C. Here's Scuba Nation.
South Florida Daily is on the move with Palm Tran.
We explore an innovative solution to one of the ocean's greatest natural nuisance, sargassum weeds on our coastlines. As we speak with the founder of Sustainscape Inc., Dennis DeZoo, a Palm Beach-based company that converts sargassum weeds into natural fertilizer.
Every summer, the local beaches can experience vast amounts of sargassum weeds accumulating on our beaches. It takes local government hundreds of thousands of dollars every summer to clean and remove the excess that these weeds create so we can all enjoy the beaches in the way that we've always imagined them. Today we go to a local beach to collect sargassum weed from the shore because in no uncertain terms, this time of year is sargassum weed season. To take advantage of this, the Scuba Nation team heads to Palm Beach County to meet with founder of Sustainscape Inc., Dennis DeZoo.
Yeah. The gold, liquid gold.
So he can explain the innovative and environmentally friendly solution to the sargassum issue.
Oh, there we go. There's a wash. That's a good one right there. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's good.
Yeah,
the manja.
You see that gold texture?
Yeah.
It's mixed in a little bit with the brown, which isn't the worst in the world.
Right.
But the gold is fresh, which is the most neutral. Whoa! And then you wash off the sand.
Like this?
Yeah, that's the stuff. But it's right around this point where I'm like, I'm starting to get hungry for a Cinnabon.
There you go.
The short version of this process is that Dennis and his company collect the sargassum from the beaches, and instead of becoming waste as it currently does with all beaches throughout Florida coast and elsewhere, he converts this otherwise raw waste material into eco-friendly natural fertilizer, which is actually a much healthier and organic product for landscapes. A perfect solution to assist with the health of our oceans.
Here, we have what is called biochar. It's actually charcoal made from wood, and it's the essential way to do carbon sequestration. And
Hey, I don't speak Spanish. What does that mean?
that basically means we're trapping CO2 from the air and we're putting it into the soil the way nature intended. Completely sustainable, and it's completely local. It all happens in the southeast United States. Oh boy, this is the liquid vitae right here. That is a bubbling cauldron of organic fertilizer. So it increases plant health naturally for it to be able to defend off pests more easily. But it is not a pesticide. It does not fend off pests. It makes the plant more healthy. To give it higher immunity.
This natural eco-friendly fertilizer serves two purposes. One, it helps rid the ocean of sargassum weed waste that accumulates every year on our beautiful beaches. And two, through this scientific process, it gets converted into a healthy product which can replace traditional chemically based fertilizers to a much more natural alternative.
Don't go away, we still have so much more to cover on South Florida Daily, and be sure to follow us on social media on Facebook and Instagram at SouthFL Daily.
Yeah, we post fun things there, behind the scenes pics, videos, and so much more. Kate, you know what I love in Delray?
What?
Putting around.
We do love putting around.
It's always a good time. Coming up after the break, Frank Licari is taking us to putting around.
Welcome back into South Florida Daily. It's time now to look at one of our favorite activities. We love mini golf, and where in Delray can you do that?
You can do it at Puttin' Around, one of our favorite spots, and our friend Frank Licari is there on the town.
Well, they don't call it the most fun town in the USA for nothing. Just when you thought things couldn't get any more fun, we're here at Puttin' Around in Delray Beach. When did this get started?
Well, we started about 5 years ago in August, and my mother came home one night and said, I hate my job. What can I do? So she came up with a bunch of ideas, and this was, I thought, the dumbest idea she could have came up with. But 3 months later, we were in business and we were built.
You had it. And obviously, we're seeing a lot of kids around, so a lot of families make this their sort of a hotspot for entertainment.
A lot of families, a lot of date night activity.
Date night. So tell me about date nights.
Well, we serve beer and wine on our course.
Okay, that's got to be unique,
yeah,
right?
We were the first in the U.S. to start doing that.
Can we get to play a little
Absolutely.
bit?
I brought you a club and
all
a
right,
ball.
all right. Is this now? What's the skill involved in this? Because this is a lot of.
I learned the kids are better than the adults.
Kids are better.
Bounce shots.
Okay, that's
the kids
key?
just get up and they hit it, and it all goes in.
It's been a while. Okay.
Perfect. Bounce.
Oh.
In.
Oh.
4th of July, just a few days away, but the sales have started, and I love to shop. I'm already online, and I'm around Palm Beach County looking to see what everybody has going on.
Here's Bert Wolf with the history of shopping.
South Florida Daily is on the move with Palmtran.
Worth Avenue in Palm Beach runs for 4 blocks. It's named after General William Jenkins Worth, who was an officer in the War of 1812. The oldest store on the street is Casale's. These days, the street has about 250 establishments, including a number of art galleries, clothing shops, and restaurants. There's Bottega Veneta. Bottega Veneta originated in 1966 in Italy, and its primary product was leather goods. Their advertising slogan was, "When your own initials are enough." The brand established itself as an understated treasure. During the 1980s, Bottega gained a great deal of recognition by famous artists and celebrities. A regular patron, for example, was Andy Warhol. He often stopped into the New York boutique and eventually went on to produce a short film for the brand. And what would an upscale shopping area be without Tiffany & Company? The company was founded in 1837 by a jeweler named Charles Louis Tiffany. It became famous at the beginning of the 20th century under the direction of his son, Louis Comfort Tiffany. These days it sells jewelry, stationery, fragrances, tableware, and strangely, water bottles. Its most famous objects are diamonds.
A kiss on the hand may be quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Just down the street from Tiffany's is Acris, which is filled with the work of my friend Albert Krindler. Acris is a Swiss company that creates some of the world's most beautiful clothing for women. It was founded in 1922 and originally made simple aprons. These days, the designs are created by Albert Krimler, grandson of the founder. I met Albert many years ago when I was filming a program about the Swiss city of St. Gallen, where Acris is based. Our local guide pointed out that Acris was famous in the fashion world, and we should include a segment about it in our program. I wasn't particularly interested in fashion. However, as Albert explained how he designed a dress, I found it fascinating. His drawings, the fittings, a room with thousands of buttons that he would review when designing something that needed a button. The development of the runway presentation of the collection, all quite amazing. Meisner Park is a high-end shopping and entertainment district in downtown Boca Raton. There are places to eat and places to shop. My first visit to a Sur La Table shop was in 1972, when I stopped into their original store in Seattle, Washington. The shop carries over 12,000 items related to cooking. Meisner Park also has an amphitheater. An amphitheater is an open-air space used for entertainment and sport. The amphitheater in Rome would be a perfect example. And the main attractions were the gladiators.
Occupation?
Gladiator.
Did you kill last week?
No.
Did you try to kill last week?
Yeah.
Now listen, this is your last week of unemployment insurance. Either you kill somebody next week or we're gonna have to change your status. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Sign.
There's also the Boca Raton Museum of Art. The Sculpture Garden presents life-size figurative works, large-scale abstract monuments, and one of Riccardo Illy's favorite sculptures, a tower of coffee cups. Before the latte, before the caramel frappuccino, before the macchiato, there was Starbuck, the first mate in the story of Moby Dick. Unlike Captain Ahab, who was a nutcase, Starbuck was a simple, straightforward, and responsible human being, the kind of person that would come in here and order a single espresso and be happy.
I told you we would tell you more about that sloth at the Palm Beach Zoo, and it's the end of the show, so here it is. There's a new baby sloth at the zoo, and they have named it Fern. Oh. Fern was born to Wilbur, which is very fitting, both characters from Charlotte's Web, so I love those names.
I love that, and we have so much more to come on tomorrow's episode, so be sure to join us tomorrow at noon on Fox 29. We have a new cocktail